You have held XRP for a long time or are new to buying. Nothing can be done about this news. XRP has been going through unclear regulatory fights, price drops, and questions about its future in the financial system for a long time. But something new has shocked the whole crypto world today, and it could be the moment XRP users have been waiting for. There is more to this change than meets the eye. The market as a whole could be affected by this possible game changer. Could this be the event that finally causes XRP to reach new highs? Could this be the moment that makes everyone realize how valuable XRP really is? Listen up, because we're about to break down what happened, why it's so important, and what it might mean for XRP in the future. Ripple XRP is in the news right now because of something that no one saw coming. There have been reports of a big breakthrough that could change the whole story about XRP. This event has shocked the market, whether it's a new court win against the SEC, a groundbreaking partnership with a global financial institution, or a decision made by the government that no one saw coming. Ripple has been working behind the scenes for years to make sure that XRP can be used by many people. Finally, the results of that work are becoming clear. If this is a court win, it means that Ripple is finally free from the rules that have been holding it back. This will make it possible for businesses to use XRP without fears. If it's a big relationship, it could mean that a big bank or payment network is ready to add XRP to its system. This would bring a lot of cash and usefulness to the cryptocurrency. And if it comes from the government, it could be the start of a new banking system in which XRP is very important. There is one thing that is clear: this is not just another small update. This is a big change that could change the future of XRP and its role in the world's banking system. Let's talk more about why this news is so important for people who own XRP. People who own XRP have been waiting for years for one big event that would make Ripple's technology fully useful. That moment might have just arrived with this new development. If regulations finally become clearer on XRP, it will remove one of the biggest barriers that was stopping institutional buyers from fully adopting it. Banks, payment providers, and other big financial players have stayed out of it out of fear of getting in trouble with the law. But this news could make it easier for a lot of people to use XRP, which would make it a key asset in the future of global banking. If this is about a new relationship, it means that Ripple's plan to change the way money works is coming true. If XRP works with a big bank, a payment network, or even a central bank, there could be a huge demand for it, which would increase its price and make it easier to buy and sell. It's not just a guess. Ripple has already teamed up with hundreds of banks around the world, and it looks like all their hard work is finally paying off in a big way. The most exciting thing is that this might only be the start. If this breakthrough changes how regulators, organizations, and investors see XRP, it could lead to more people using it, more ways to use it, and a rise in value. So, how does the market feel about this news now? How about we take a better look? The response to this news has been very strong. As soon as the news came out, there was a huge increase in trading volume for XRP. Investors were rushing to get ready for what could be a historic change. There are a lot of conversations about XRP on social media. It is one of the most popular topics in the crypto world. Analysts are weighing in with their thoughts on how this might affect the value of XRP in the short and long run. People are split on whether this is the event that will cause XRP's price to reach levels not seen in years. Others are waiting to see what happens before they make up their minds. On-chain data also shows some interesting changes. The number of whale transactions involving XRP has gone up, which suggests that big players may be moving in preparation for a big rise. Crypto experts and financial analysts are calling this a turning point. Many believe this could finally be the time when XRP's price stops being slowed down for so long. Banks and other standard financial institutions are also paying attention. This news could change how banks and payment companies deal with digital assets if it turns out to be true that XRP is being used on a bigger scale. What will happen next? The market might wait and see if XRP keeps growing, or it might keep picking up speed. What should people who own XRP do to get ready for the possible chances that lie ahead? Let's break it down. Now that this big event has shaken up the market, the big question is what will happen next. If this keeps up, there could be a huge change in how many people use and value XRP in the next few months. If this is a big step forward for regulators, XRP might finally be seen as a real digital asset by the law. This would allow big companies to invest in it and a lot of people to use it. As people become more sure of XRP, the price is expected to go up. If a big bank or government agency starts to support or use XRP, it could cause other companies to do the same. It's possible for more banks and payment networks to join once they see how useful Ripple's technology is in the real world. In the future, XRP might be used for useful things instead of just being speculated on. Analysts already think that if banks really get on board, XRP could have a supply shock, which means that demand would grow much faster than the amount of cash that is available. But it's important to be careful and keep an eye out for what happens next. Are there going to be more news from Ripple or other major financial players? Will officials give us more information? Most importantly, will this start a long-term trend of XRP going up? The next few weeks and months will be very important, so people who own XRP should stay alert. It's a very important time for XRP, and what happened just now could be the biggest change we've seen in years. One thing is for sure, XRP's future looks brighter than ever, whether it's because of clearer rules, a big relationship, or a groundbreaking movie about money. This isn't just more news. How XRP is used and valued in the world's banking system could change in a big way thanks to this. If the momentum keeps going, we might see more institutions adopting it, more people wanting it, and maybe even a price rise. Are you ready for what's next? If you own XRP, now is the time to stay up to date, keep a close eye on the market, and be ready for possible chances. Even more exciting things could happen in the next few weeks, so don't miss out. What do you think about this huge story? For the first time in a long time, will XRP finally break free and hit new highs? Leave your thoughts in the box below, and if you want to know about all the newest XRP news, make sure to like.